Gents and Gems, welcome back to my channel, Matt Lattis. I am now starting a new series, and I'm starting a series that I have already started covering, but it was back when I first started my channel about 4 years ago. So I want to revisit it. I wanted to restart it. My old videos, I'll probably still keep them on there, but this is restarting it, start to finish. We're going to get through this. So let's start game, and let's get back into Tormented Souls. If you do enjoy the video, Gents and Gems, please consider giving it a like, really would help me. And if you haven't already, why not hit subscribe and that little alarm bell, that way you won't miss an episode of Tormented Souls or any other videos I post, because there's going to be a few series I am doing. But here we are with Tormented Souls.
A letter for me? I never receive letters.
Okay. From John Doe. Yep. You think you can just abandon us here? You think you can just simply abandon us here? Interesting.
It's been 2 weeks since I received that letter from the Wildberger Hospital. Since then, I haven't been fine. I can't get out of my head the image of those little girls. I can't sleep. And when I am able to fall asleep, it's only to dream horrible nightmares. I need to know what's going on. What's the meaning of all of this? I'm going to the Wildberger Hospital in hopes of finding some answers about this strange photo. I need to know what's going on.
Bit extravagant for a hospital, really, isn't it? Clobbered. Private restroom. Lovely bath. And we're in control. For a second. And she managed to wrap the bandage back up. Right, so we're back in control. Respirators and oscilloscopes? What did they do to me? I mean, that is the question, isn't it? Why was I connected to the respirator in that yummy, yummy bath? A brown leather jacket with blue jeans. Okay. Is it staying in there, or can I take that? I assume we've took it. William Wildberger's diary. Today is the happiest day of my life. After all the suffering we have endured the past few years, Maria, my beloved wife, has blessed me with 2 beautiful angels. But there is more. After all this time, she has returned to me. She looked at me with her eyes wide, as if she had not seen me in years, like she was waking up from a dream. That is not all. Something odd happened when I checked my watch to find the exact time at which the first baby, Emma, was born. As I opened the lid, the glass cracked, and the hands utterly stopped. I do not think this event to have some meaning or other. I am not a superstitious man, but Maria insists that it is a sign. She has started using the hour as her lucky number and uses it for everything. Okay, I thought I wouldn't be able to believe anymore. All this time I've refused to let hope grow inside my chest, but now that Maria is pregnant again, I'm going to believe again. For Maria, for those little souls, for me. Number 3. Okay. Okie dokie. So what's our buttons here? Touchpad does nothing. Triangle brings up resources. Costume B. Yeah, we've done that. Change clothes. That's a bit more suitable attire, I suppose. Whoops. We'll wear this one. That's the diary we've picked up. That's the photo. We have no items and no other resources. Right. So we need a combination. And if I remember rightly, do not let shadows embrace you. What does that mean? Yes, that's telling me how to... You can use the D-pad to walk, or you use the left analog stick and you do a run. So if I remember rightly, there is something we can pick up here. I just can't remember for the life of me where it was. Bear with me 1 second while I just find what I am looking for. Whoops. See, trying to find this. I'm sure we find the pocket watch in this room, from what I remember. Silly boy. Time stood still when my 2 angels fell from heaven. Yes, so open the feckin' thing. So what's that? 12:25. So 12:25. Sorry, 35. Combination padlock. Do we keep that? Okay, we can lock something up. That's interesting. And we have an old rusty wrench. Assuming that's what we are going to use to get out of this room. It can be modified. Okay. Examine. Try that. Just enough. And we are free into the East Wing corridor. Or gas lighter. Will it work? No one will know. I'm assuming. Resources. Ah, yes, we can walk around with a lighter. That's good. You're going to have to bear with me because it's been, like I said, 4 years since I started doing a run through of this. I don't think I've played it since. Always meant to get back to it, I just never did. It's locked, it opens electronically. Okay, that's something we don't have anything for. If I remember rightly, we don't need to be here right now. Yeah, I don't believe we're meant to be in here right now. Judith beheading Holofernes, painted by Caravaggio in 1602. It depicts Judith beheading the Syrian General Holofernes in his tent after charming him. The recreation of Caravaggio's work is outstanding. It almost looks like the original. Probably is. That's locked from the other side. That's heading down. That's open, but I'm fairly certain I do not want to be in there just yet, if I remember rightly. Just trying to get my bearings. Clip of nails. Hex end socket. And a note. Patient report. Dr. William Wildberger. Since the patient's health is extremely delicate and the transfer could worsen their condition, I would advise against transferring them to the new hospital. The patient has cardiac insufficiency and requires an immediate transplant. The patient passed away at 11:34 p.m. due to cardiac arrest. At the time of their death, they were holding on to a metal object. With the rapid onset of rigor mortis, I have been unable to remove it from their hand. Yes, yeah, I'm fairly confident, from what I do remember of the game, that's something we can't do for a little bit yet. If I remember rightly, we need to head back up here. Maternity ward. That was the electronic door, that's correct. I believe we have to go in here. I'm fairly confident it's safe at the moment. The people in the picture are wearing masks. The whole image is unsettling. Yeah, it does look a bit... Crap. Fucking bastard. Another clip of nails. That looks unsettling too. Excuse me. The Nightmare, painted by Henry Fuseli in 1781. It depicts a woman in a deep sleep with a demonic incubus crouched on her chest. This recreation is amazing. Almost looks like the original. I'm going to assume that these are the originals. A report about the Tismet tribe. According to the latest archaeological discoveries on Winter Lake Island, the Tismut tribe reside on the island for more than 500 years before being discovered by European settlers. Proof of this is an ancient underground cemetery found deep inside a cavern on the island shore, dating from the 10th century. More than 286 skeletons belonging to 10-year-old children have been unearthed so far in the underground cemetery. All the bones were buried in pairs, and experts suspect that these were twins buried together. That doesn't sound good, because by the sounds of it, I was a twin. Vending machine, it's out of order. Could go for a drink. This one opens electronically. Yep. Well, we ain't getting in there anytime soon. Well, we can use that. No, we can't, because it doesn't fit, apparently. Okay. And we can go in this door. Well, that's clearly some safe music right there. A vial of morphine treats minor injuries. Okay, so that's health then. The left side of a plastic heart. Yes, coming back to me now a little bit. What detail mannequin from the human torso. Medical books. Nothing useful. Yes, we had to pick up tapes for a save, what didn't we? Them things. 7-inch tape that could be used to record information. Or save. All files, nothing interesting. It's not plugged in. It gives me the option to save. It's covered in blood. God, it reeks. Don't dare lift a sheet. Righty ho. So let's just have a look then. Where are we? We are here in the examination room. We can get into the dentist room, maybe. Or is that the electronically locked door? Maybe we do have to head down this way. Maybe that's gonna be our only option. Yeah, that might be our only option. How many saves did we get? We have the one, so maybe not quite time for a save yet. I'm sure we have to do something with the plastic heart on here, but she's not giving me the option to do so. So we are moving on. Hang on. Ah, yes, I do believe I remember now. We can't get in there because that's electronic, and I'm assuming that is the... I don't have a cursor on there, do I? That music just screams Resident Evil 2 to me. Because this game, it came out, it was sort of a merge, a little bit of classic Resident Evil and Silent Hill. That's what hooked me, and that's what got me to get it in the first place. Sort of revisit old survival horror. And don't get me wrong, the game is creepy. I will miss something here. But that music there, it was just somewhat like out of this Resident Evil 2 remake. Anyway, let's read this. 6th of June, 1963. I was terrified of what William would do when he finally saw my naked skin. But my fears were unfounded. He accepted me, even with the scars on my back left by my father's whip. William asked me why he did it. Of course, I explained that the pain was to redeem my sins. William will never look at my father in the same way again. Okay. Moving on. Hang on, there's another map here maybe? Oh, that is literally just, that's not the one we can take. Okay. So back down the stairs. Back through this door then. Lovely jubbly. If I remember rightly, we've just got a bill down here. Freddy Krueger. There's a door I'm looking for. That's the one. X-ray room.
My child, you are pale. What happened to you?
A person in a wheelchair with knives in his hands was chasing me.
Oh, it's you. Don't you remember me? I'm the town priest. We met here in the chapel only a couple of days ago.
What? I'm sorry. I don't remember you. I certainly don't remember coming here before.
I see. Perhaps I'm mistaken. I'm old and get confused every now and again.
What is going on here, Father? Where is everybody?
The patients and the hospital personnel have been transferred to the new hospital in town. This old mansion has been left pretty much abandoned.
Why are all the lights off? I don't like this.
I feel the same. Something evil is happening here. Something wicked that hides in the shadows.
Is there a way to turn on the lights?
The old generator has been playing up. It happens sometimes. Go to the end of the hall and through the door that leads to the generator room. You can restore the power from there.
I see. I'll do...
Wait. Take this with you. It's not much, but it might be useful. It's dangerous to walk around the mansion unarmed.
Thank you, Father, but what are you going to do without a weapon?
My child, with a Bible in my hand, God protects me.
And we have the nailer. Good job we picked up some nails on the way. But I'm assuming when we equip said nailer, yes, it gets rid of my lighter. Well, while we're in here, let's have the lighter out so we can see what we're doing and have a look around. Not plugged in. A well-worn crowbar. Looks like we're taking it. Very do. Just want to check everything. See, some nails there. Not plugged in. That's it. Okay. Right. And there is another diary entry. Before I read that, just bear with me 1 second, gents and gems. And we're back. Let's read this diary then. 1st of January 1967. William promised me that moving into the mansion, where the city hospital is located, would be the best for us, that it would allow us to spend more time together. These days, however, I find him spending every waking hour at work. I fall asleep waiting for him at night. His passion for medicine is what made me fall in love with him in the first place. Am I being selfish? Ah, right, so so it's not 2 extracts, we're just collecting a picture here. Right, okay, very nice. Moving on. Bit of morphine, yep, we'll have that. I'm assuming we need to use the crowbar on this. Resources. And we're in. And what is this? There's an issue with the electric generator. The pressure of the gas must be exact for it to ignite. The correct pressure is written on the control panel. Okay. Don't get me wrong, I feel like it was 7, but let's just go have a look around. That's the basement map. That's the one we can take with us. 10. Okay. We need to get it to 10. And let's take this small valve with me. So back to where those valves were. Head back around here. Grab that. Use that. We need to get it to 10. That was nice and easy. Is that 10 on here though? It is indeed. No, it's not, because it bounces backwards, so we need to get it to 11. So it wasn't that easy. We need to get it onto 11, so when it bounces back, it goes. Get to that. They reduce. There we go. That's 11, so now when we start her up, it should bounce back to 1, hitting 10, and start up. Lights. Hallelujah! So that means I can put this away and have that equipped just as protection. Instead of going back that way, let's go this way. Oh, hello. What's down here? A lock from the other side door. Come on, Freddy Krueger. Resources. Wrong caution. We'll be alright for now. That's too dark for me to check right now. Back this way, because I now assume with the power on, the electronic doors should be open and ready to use. This being not one of them, this was a dodgy coded door, wasn't it? Where was it now? This one. The maternity ward. Ooh, this looks nice. Lucas Houston, evening shift, electrical maintenance, 14:45. The nurses told me that a lamp was malfunctioning in the maternity ward. When I turned on the light, I could see that one of the bulbs in the wall was indeed flickering. As I was getting ready to change it, a man came out of nowhere and grabbed me by the shoulders, pushing me back with strength unimaginable for someone his age. He told me not to touch it. I didn't want to argue with him, so I simply left. I can't stop thinking about it. Why did the old man prevent me from touching it? I should check it out. Indeed. Ah, he's got the lug wrench that we need. His fist is tightly clenched from rigor mortis. Did it say his? Oh, her fist. Her chest was left open in the middle of a procedure. The heart is missing. Nothing happens. Nothing will happen, I don't think, right now. The water is switched off. Water is switched off. Yes. Oh, well, look at that. I mean, I don't know if I need to go down there right now. It's full of various medicines. One of them morphine? Flipping nails. A photo of a nurse standing next to a patient. I mean, let me just have a look at the map. We are in the maternity ward. I mean, we could nip down there and see what's down there. Why not? There's a save file, which is good. Mirror doesn't look overly nice. Various mannequins are kept under these sheets. Yes. Well, it looks like we're going to interact with this dodgy mirror. Maybe not. Unless we take robot to it. No. So whatever we need for this mirror, we don't have right now. So let's head back up. Head out, and there was another electronically locked door, wasn't there? The fuck was that noise? Aye. Ah, you son of a cunt. My shooting skills not be the best. We're still on caution, so we're okie dokie. Surgical tools, they don't appear to be in good condition. Ah, you son of a cunt. Ah! We're in danger. Resources. Morphine. Are we in danger again? Motherfucker. Ah, back up. Oh, no, we're good. Ah, yes, I forgot about the old dodgy dodge. Right, so the morphine doesn't really do great healing. I hope I could find another one in here. Could be quite useful. Plastic heart. So can I combine that with that one and complete a plastic heart? We can indeedy. What's this? X-rays. Just X-ray images, nothing. Yep. Clip of nails, always helpful. No morphine, no. Medicine books, nothing useful. And William Wildberg's diary. Ooh. 17th September 1941. As I crept quietly behind my father, the clock struck at 1:30 a.m. I saw him enter the mausoleum after placing 3 elements of some kind of board. He went through quietly. I followed him at a distance, trying not to make a sound, for I did not want to be caught. At Mother's tomb, my father sank his knees and rested his hands on the coal-sculpted marble figure of his wife. He began praying. I felt guilty for following him. Seeing the cold and calculating man this way moved me. I was about to leave when my father stood up and approached the angel statue. Mother's marble tomb moved slowly to the side and exposed a narrow staircase leading into darkness. He climbed down the stairs. I hesitated for a moment, my legs not wanting to take another step, but was able to stand and follow him down. Once inside, I heard metallic sounds and the echo of running water. A few moments later, I bumped into a ladder. I climbed down and found myself in a long stone tunnel covered in pipes and sewage. I saw Father's silhouette turning a corner and hurriedly followed. Before me appeared a huge metallic door and a group of men wearing strange suits like those worn to protect from radioactivity. Each carried a giant hammer. My father joined the group and they received him by hitting their hammers together. A hospital bed on each side of the group carried what appeared to be bodies covered in sheets. My father put on one of the disturbing suits. In my frightened stupor, I loosened a brick from the wall. It smashed against the floor with the sound of 1,000 buildings crashing down. I could feel their eyes turn to me as I fled back the way I had came. Their guttural voices screaming to catch me while they hit their hammers on the ground. Lovely. A bit of morphine. Might need that. Right. I'm going to use it and get myself back to fine. So what I think I'm going to do now is head back up. Whoa! That's just rude. That is just absolutely rude. Running around them isn't of the easiest things, I may say. So can I place... No. I wonder if I have to place the plastic heart then in the one with rigor mortis, maybe. But until then, let me use one of the good old discs to save my progress. We'll override this one. So we're starting again.
An old magnetophone. It looks like it works. Recording my progress might be useful if anything happens to me. My name is Caroline Walker. I came to Wildberger Mansion seeking information about 2 girls in a photograph I received in the mail a couple of weeks ago. The last thing I remember before losing consciousness was arriving at the hospital and entering the mansion's main hall. I remember pain and then nothing. I woke up sometime later connected to a ventilation machine. And my eye had been removed. Why? Why would someone do such a thing? I don't know what the hell is going on in this place, but I need answers. Every time I close my eyes, I
Hi.
see those girls. Am I going insane?
Progress saved. And that there, gents and gems, is where I am going to end part 1. If you would like this series quickly, then just smash that like button, drop it down in the comments below, and I will try and post this series out as fast as possible. But yeah, we're going to do it this time, start to finish, and hopefully do it properly this time, basically. Because last time I was a bit slow. I couldn't do things quite the way I can do them now. So hopefully we'll complete the story of Caroline Walker, and hopefully in time before the second one comes out. I mean, there's still no official release date or anything on it yet, but obviously it is announced that they are going to be bringing the second one out, hopefully this year. So hopefully we can get this one done and the second one isn't too far away. But that's all from me for this episode, Gents and Gems. So if you have liked the part, like I said, just drop a like on it. Would really appreciate it. Really helps me out. And yeah, until the next one, as always, stay safe, take it easy, and goodbye.